Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. We will read one verse from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 2, verse number 13. Srimad Bhagavatam 10.2.13. Srila Shukdev Goswami is describing Garbha Sankarshana Tamvai Prahu Sankarshanam Bhuvi Rameti Lokaramana Balabhadram Balochaya. Translation and purport by our most beloved founder Acharya, Om Vishnupad Paramhamsa Parivrajaka Ashtottar Shata Shri Sriman Abhay Charana Aravinda Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Translation. The son of Rohini will also be celebrated as Sankarshana because of being sent from the womb of Devaki to the womb of Rohini. He will be called Ram because of his ability to please all the inhabitants of Gokul. And he will be known as Balabhadra because of his extensive physical strength. Quiz time. I'm going to ask 3 questions. Why is Lord Balarāma called Sankarshana? Please raise your hand. Why is Lord... I just read it. Why is Lord Balarāma called Sankarshana? Yes, Prabhu. Loudly.
He was transferred from the womb of Devaki
to the womb of Mother Rohini. Yes. Second question. Why is Lord Balarāma called Ram? Yes, Prabhu.
So that because he can please everyone in Gokul.
Hari. Very nice. Final question. Why is Lord Balarāma called Balabhadra? Yes, Karthik Prabhu.
Because he has excessive physical strength.
Hari. Jai Ho. So, Lord Krishna is speaking this verse to Durga Devi. Lord Krishna is saying the son of Rohini will be celebrated as Sankarshan because he is being transferred from the womb of Mother Devaki to the womb of Mother Rohini. He will be called Ram, Balaram, because of his ability to give pleasure to all the inhabitants of Gokul. And he will be known as Balabhadra because of his extensive physical strength. Haribo. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. These are some of the reasons why Balaram is known as Sankarshan, Balaram, or sometimes Ram. In the Mahamantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. People sometimes object when Ram is accepted as Balaram. But although devotees of Lord Ram may object, they should know that there is no difference between Balaram and Lord Ram. Here, Srimad Bhagavatam clearly states that Lord Balaram is also known as Ram, Rameti. Therefore, it is not artificial for us to speak of Lord Balaram as Lord Ram. Shri Jayadev Goswami also speaks of 3 Rams in the Dashavatar Stotra: Parashuram, Raghupati Ram, and Rohini Nandan Balaram. All of them are Rams. End of purport. Hare Krishna. So, dear devotees, today is a very auspicious day. It is the appearance of Lord Balaram. Bala and Ram. We just witnessed the very beautiful, almost spontaneous drama by our wonderful little kids about the slaying of Pralambasur by Lord Balaram. It is described very beautifully in Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. Let me pull up the verse. In Chaitanya Charitamrita, chapter 5, and verse 149. Ādi Leela, chapter 5, verse 149, Chaitanya Charitamrita. Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami writes, Nityananda Swarupa Purve Hayya Lakshman Laghu Bhrata Hayya Kare Ramera Sevan. Lord Nityananda Prabhu was previously Lakshman in Ram Leela. And he was the younger brother of Lord Ram. Ramera Charitra Saba Dukkhera Karan Swatantra Leelaya Dukha Sahena Lakshman. Lord Ramchandra, he asked Srimati Sita Devi to go through the test of fire, Agni Pariksha. And who prepared the fire? Lakshman. Lord Ramchandra requested that Sita Devi should live at the ashram of Valmiki Muni. And who took her there? Lakshman. Dukkhera Karan. Ramera Charitra Sabha Dukkhera Karan. The activities of Lord Ram are full of suffering. Swatantra Leelaya Dukha Sahena Lakshman. And Lakshmanji also, because of his love for Sita and Ram, he also suffered with them. Nisheda karite nare jate chota bhai mauna dhari rahe Lakshman mane dukha pai. As a younger brother, Lakshman could not stop Lord Ram. He could not object to Lord Ram. So Lakshmanji said, in the next incarnation, I will not be your younger brother. I will be your elder brother. Krishna avatare jeshtha haila sevarkaran Krishna ke karaila nana sukha asvadan. When Lord Krishna appeared in Dwapar Yuga, Balarāma or Lakshman became his elder brother to serve him to his heart's content and to make him enjoy all sorts of happiness. Rama Lakshmana Krishna Ramera Amsha Vishesh Avatar Kale Dohe Dohate Pravesh. Shri Ram and Shri Lakshman, who are expansions of Lord Krishna and Lord Balarāma, entered into them at the time of Krishna and Balarāma's pastimes. Sei Amsha Laya Jeshtha Kanishtha Bhiman Amshamshi Rupe Shastre Karaye Vyakhyan. Krishna and Balarāma present themselves as younger brother and elder brother. But in the scriptures, they are described as the original Supreme Personality of Godhead and his expansion. And then Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami quotes a verse from Brahma Samhita, which our Srila Prabhupada also quoted many times. All of you know this verse, so let's stand together. Ramadi Murtishu Kala Niyamena Tishtan Nanavatar Makarod Bhuvaneshu Kintu Krishna Swayam Samabhavat Parama Pumanyo Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. I worship Lord Krishna, Lord Govinda, who is the original Lord, whose various expansions are Lord Ram and others. Now please listen carefully. Shri Chaitanya say Krishna Nityananda Ram, Nityananda Purna Kare Chaitanya Rakam. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the same Lord Krishna. Who was Lord Ram became Lord Krishna, has now become Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Who was Lakshman became Lord Balarāma and is now Shri Nityananda Ram. And Nityananda Prabhu is Balarāma. Lord Nityananda fulfills all the desires of Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So this is Balarāma Tattva. Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami describes also Sarva Avatari Krishna Swayam Bhagavan Tahara Dvitiya Deha Shri Balarāma. That the original personality of Godhead is Krishna and his second self, his first expansion is Lord Balarāma. Brajendra Nandana Jai Shachi Suta Hoilo Sei Balarāma Hoilo Nitai. That same Krishna came as Shachinandan Gaurahari and Balarāma came as Nityananda. So, as we have read in Srila Prabhupada's books, Srila Prabhupada always said the only difference between Krishna and Balarāma is, what is the only difference between Krishna and Balarāma? Yes, who said that? Yes, Sureshwari Priyamataji, Hare Krishna. Their complexion. Balarāma is like a beautiful cloud, spring cloud, and Krishna is like a rain-filled cloud. That is the only difference. Their color is different, but they are otherwise non-different. But Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami explains there is one difference in their mood. Krishna has Bhagwan bhav. Krishna is in the mood of Bhagwan, the supreme enjoyer, supreme God. But what is the mood of Balramji? What did Srila Prabhupada say? Lord Balram is the supreme personality of servitude Godhead. Srila Prabhupada said like that. Krishna is supreme personality of Godhead and Balramji is supreme personality of servitude Godhead. We just witnessed the drama of the slaying of Pralambasur. Pralambasur was a very wicked demon. And he was sent by King Kansa to Vrindavan to specially kill Krishna and Balaram. But when he saw Krishna, he got scared. Krishna seems to be too powerful. So let me first kill Balaram. Krishna loves Balaram so much that if I kill Balaram, it's as good as killing Krishna. Krishna will not be able to do anything. The death of Balaram will be the death of Krishna. This was the thought process of Pralambasur. So he took the form of a friend of Krishna, a Gopa, cowherd boy. And Krishna immediately accepted him as a friend. Did we not see in the drama? Pralambasur comes, introduces himself, and Krishna immediately says, okay, you can join our team, you can play with us. We are all friends. Krishna accepted Pralambasur as a friend. Then they started playing. They were playing tug of war, they were playing hide and seek, they were playing blind man's buff, and they played a wrestling game also. And Srimad Bhagavatam describes the wrestling game was, they had two teams, one was Krishna's team, one was Balaram's team. And they just all got together and wrestled each other. And they had a wrestling match. And whose team won? Whose team won? Yes. Does Krishna like to win? Does Krishna like to defeat his devotees? Or does Krishna like to be defeated by his devotees? Aham bhakta paradhina. Krishna likes to be defeated by his devotees. Krishna takes pleasure in being overpowered by the love of his devotees. So Krishna was defeated. And then, because Krishna was defeated, Krishna had to carry Shri Ram. And Pralambasur had to carry Balaram. Pralambasur took Balaram far away from the group of friends. And he wanted to kill Balaram. When Balaram realized that I am being taken far away from my Krishna and my friends, Balaramji did not like it. Initially Balaramji thought this is just some play. But then Balaramji realized that, oh, this is a demon. He has got very nefarious intentions. So Balaramji became as heavy as Mount Sumeru. Mount Sumeru is not Mount Everest. Mount Sumeru is millions of times bigger than the Earth planet. Mount Sumeru is millions of times bigger than the Earth planet. It's huge. It's in the center of the universe. Mount Sumeru. Balaramji became as heavy as Mount Sumeru. And Pralambasur could not carry him anymore. Pralambasur got tired. And to try to carry this weight of Balaramji, Pralambasur took on his original form as a huge demon. And what did Balaramji do? Balaramji was trying to overpower Pralambasur, and Pralambasur took off with Balaram, who was weighing as much as Mount Sumeru. Pralambasur was flying in the air, Srimad Bhagavatam describes. He took off to take Balaram far away and to finish him. As Balaramji was being taken in the air by Pralambasur, Srila Shukdev Goswami describes, as Balaramji was being taken by Pralambasur through the airways, far away from Krishna, Lord Balaram got scared. Srimad Bhagavatam describes. Lord Balaram got scared when he was being carried away by Pralambasur. And Balaramji realized that this is not some friend, this is a demon. But Balaramji got scared of a demon. Isn't that surprising? How can the Supreme Lord get scared of Pralambasur? But Shukdev Goswami says, Lord Balaram was scared at that time. So Srila Sanatana Goswami, in his commentary, Srila Prabhupada so brilliantly, Srila Prabhupada's purports are the essence of the commentaries of Srila Sanatana Goswami, Srila Sridhar Swami, Srila Veer Raghavacharya, Jiva Goswami, Vishwanath Chakravarti. All the Acharyas commentary Srila Prabhupada used to carry. Pradyumna Prabhu, a disciple of Srila Prabhupada, says that Srila Prabhupada always carried with him a Srimad Bhagavatam which had 8 commentaries of the Acharyas, Ashtatika. Srila Prabhupada would read all the commentaries and then he would write his Bhakti Vedanta purports. So wonderful. So Srila Sanatana Goswami explains why Lord Balaram got scared. Would all of you like to know? On Balaramji's birthday, why Balaramji got scared of when Pūrṇimā was carrying him away?
Yes.
The answer, the explanation is so sweet. By seeing Srila Sanatana Goswami's commentary on this verse, we can understand the heart of Lord Balaram. Balaramji was scared because Balaramji knew that now he has to kill Pūrṇimā. But Balaramji was thinking, my dear Kanha, my Krishna has just now accepted this Pūrṇimā as a friend. How can I kill Krishna's friend? Will Krishna feel sad if I kill Pūrṇimā? That was the anxiety of Balaramji. Srila Sanatana Goswami gives one more reason. He says from the airways, Balaramji looked down in Vraj, where all these friends were playing. And Balaramji thought, one cowherd boy had disguised himself. He was Pūrṇimā and he disguised himself as a friend. And he has taken me away. Is it possible that there are other friends of Pūrṇimā who came disguised and now they have also taken these gigantic demoniac forms and they will attack my Krishna? I want to go to my Krishna. Is Krishna safe? So Balaramji was worried, anxious about the safety of Krishna. So Balaramji looked down at Krishna and Krishna said, I am fine, I am good. You take care of the business. Balarāma smashed the skull of Pūrṇimā and killed him. Balaramji is always thinking of serving Krishna. It is said in Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita that Balaramji or Nityananda Prabhu, they serve Krishna or Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in 10 different ways. They are so enthusiastic. All the holy dham, it is a manifestation of Balaramji. Balaramji becomes Vrindavan Dham. Balaramji becomes all these holy dhams for the pleasure of Krishna, for the pleasure of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Krishna's clothes, Krishna's ornaments, Krishna's garlands, Krishna's umbrella, Krishna's fan, chamar, mridanga, all these instruments, they are all manifestations of Lord Balarāma. So that Krishna can be served, so that Krishna can be pleased. This is the enthusiasm of Balaramji to serve Krishna. Srila Rupa Goswami explains in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu there are 5 main relationships that we can have with Krishna and serve Krishna. And Balaramji serves Krishna in all the 5 relationships. There is Shantaras, there is Dasyaras, Sakhya, Vatsalya and Madhuraras. And Balaramji serves Krishna in all the 5 rasas. Such is the enthusiasm of Balaramji to serve Krishna. When Lord Ramchandra was exiled for 14 years to go to the forest, Lord Balaram went to tell Srimati Sita Devi that I am going for 14 years, you stay in Ayodhya, I will come back in 14 years. Sita Devi said, no, I want to come with you. Lord Ram said, the forest is a very dangerous place, don't come, you stay here in Ayodhya. If you are angry with Kaikeyi because she banished me, you can go and stay with your father, Janak Maharaj, for 14 years. You have a home, you don't have to come to the forest with me. Mother Sita said, no, I want to be with you. It is my dharma to be with you. Without you, Ayodhya and Janakpuri is like a dangerous forest. But with you, my dear Ram, the dangerous forest is more blissful than Ayodhya. I want to come with you. Lord Ram said, okay. After some argument and discussion, Lord Ram said, okay, you can come with me. Then Lord Ramchandra went to meet Lakshman, to tell Lakshman that I am going for 14 years. And Lakshman said, I am coming with you. Lord Ramchandra says, that's alright, let's go. Lord Ram did not even bother arguing with Lakshman because he knew Lakshman would not listen. He knew Lakshman cannot live without me. Such is the love. This same Lakshman, he comes as Lord Balaram. When Krishna's son, Samb, the son of Krishna and Srimati Jambavati Devi, their son was Samb. When he wanted to marry the daughter of Duryodhana, her name was Lakshmana. He went to Hastinapur for the Swayamvar ceremony. Srila Prabhupada described this in the Krishna book. It's on the 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. Sam, he took Lakshmana on his chariot. And the Kauravas headed by Duryodhan, they felt very offended. How can this Yadu come from Dwarka and just take our daughter away like this in marriage? We must put up a fight. Shvetasura Prabhu, tell me when to stop.
Yeah, we'll just start answering right now.
We'll stop now? 2 minutes? Okay. Chitravira says 2 minutes. So Sam was attacked by 6 Maharathis like Bhishma Dev, Dronacharya, Duryodhan, Dushasana, and he was overpowered and captured. Lord Krishna says, let's attack Hastinapur and finish them. No need of Kurukshetra war, let's just finish them. Let's finish the Kauravas. Balarāma says no. Balarāma says no, they are our relatives now. Now that Sam has accepted, your son Sam has accepted Lakshmana as his wife, they have become relatives. Let's not kill, I will go and negotiate peace. So Balarāma goes as a messenger of Krishna, although he is the elder brother, and begs Duryodhan, please return Lakshmana and Sam to me. They are married now, they are husband and wife. And Duryodhan says, who are you? And who is that Krishna? You Yadus, you are allowed to rule because of us. We are the actual rulers of the whole planet. You are nothing. And your Krishna is nothing. When Balarāma hears Duryodhan insulting Krishna, Balarāma cannot take it. Jayadeva Goswami describes in Dashavatar Stotra with his hull, Haladhar Balarāma, he drags the entire city of Hastinapur and orders Ganga Devi to become as big as the ocean. And Ganga Devi swells like an ocean and is about to drag Hastinapur into the Ganga river. And even great warriors, Maharathis like Bhishma Dev, they fall at the feet of Balarāma and beg forgiveness. This is the mood of Balarāma. I will conclude by saying that let us meditate on Balarāma. Please give me your undivided attention for just 1 minute. Then we'll conclude. Balarāma. Bala means strength and Ram means, we just saw, to give pleasure. Balarāma gives the devotees, gives all of us spiritual strength. Does it require spiritual strength to follow the 4 regulative principles? Yes or no? Yes. Does it require spiritual strength to chant good quality attentive 16 rounds minimum every day? Yes. Does it take spiritual strength to remain loyal to Srila Prabhupada and to ISKCON? Yes. Despite so many differences that Kali Yuga gives us to fight, it requires spiritual strength. And who gives that strength to all of us? Balarāma. So today let us pray to Lord Balarāma, beg Lord Balarāma, please give us spiritual strength. And what is Ram? Ram is pleasure. Give us taste. Give us some pleasure, because unless we are experiencing pleasure in Krishna consciousness, we cannot sustain. Isn't it? So Balarāma gives us spiritual pleasure. Balarāma gives us spiritual taste in the practice of Krishna consciousness. So Balarāma, please give us spiritual strength and purify us so that we can get some taste in Krishna consciousness. We can get taste in Harinam. We can get taste in Sankirtan. We can get taste in deity worship. We can get taste in Vaishnava Seva. We can get taste in studying Srila Prabhupada's books. This spiritual bliss, spiritual taste, ruchi is given by Balarāma. So let us pray to Balarāma for these 2 things. Please give us spiritual strength to perform our devotional service and purify us so that we get some taste in Krishna consciousness. Shri Balarāma ki Jai. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Akhanda Guru Tattva ki Jai.